to look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Portland, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now. And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center. And for Portland, we've got Avdia. Also, Anthony Simons out there. Klingon is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at power forward. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Now here's LeBron. Buries it from three-point range.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Simons. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Simons missing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Portland grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. LeBron against Grant. James in the post. The rebound by Grant.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Here's Avdia, and it's denied. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Your Blazers record and crew is
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Fourth in scoring and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Simons against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Simons off the drive. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Now Reeves. 24-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. With some arc, and it's blocked. Doncic outside, puts it up from 15. The shot's good.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Reeves against Avdia. Klingon, the screen for Avdia. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Avdia. Klingon's got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's Simons following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Grant, takes it inside, and that one, good.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
Reeves right side. Pass to Hayes. And here is LeBron. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Kamare. Now, here's Simons. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. To the middle, here's James. And Klingon pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James outside. To the inside. Doncic. Portland grabs the miss. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Here's Kamare. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. The offensive rebound. Klingon, and he uses the glass on the lane. Klingon's got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Attention fans.
Henderson's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with the sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Henderson against Reeves. Outside, Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going in the screen for Avdia. Kept alive. Simons on the wing. Grant outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Doncic looking it over. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Henderson outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Simon. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Simon. The Trailblazers pull it in. Klingen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Here's Reeves. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Simons. Grant on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Simons. Henderson looking it over. Back to Simons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simons has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
That free throw good from Doncic. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
All free throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Sharp against Reeves. Here's Sharp. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
LeBron with the buckets.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Now, here's Sharp. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Misses the three. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Good on the shot. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Reeves against Sharp. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. They set the pick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Austin Reeves picks one up. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Murray's checked in for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Avdia. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Doncic. And Sharp drops them both. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Sharp against Reeves. Pass to Connect. Reeves against Sharp. Lock at 6. Vincent with it. And he gets it back.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Henderson passes to Murray. Sharp with it. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Kamare. Back to Thybulle. Sharp against Reeves. And it's Sharp missing. Connect with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 3-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top. They're up by 3 from Portland. We're back in a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Murray. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Henderson, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Vincent, the pass to Finney-Smith. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's the screen. Henderson, no one around him. Drills the 3-pointer. Henderson's got 6 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
On the wing, Reeves. from 6 feet. Finney Smith finds Vincent. Off target from three-point range. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Sharp on the wing. Shoots the three. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Vincent with it. Henderson defending. Lets it fly. Pass to Vincent. Sharp against Reeves. Over Sharp. Here's Connect. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Henderson. He has 6. Here's Kamare. Murray a screen on Reeves. Murray outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And here's Reeves outside. Back to Vincent. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kamare.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Sharp the pass to Henderson. Now here's Thibault. Hits it from three-point range. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game. Great, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. From deep, Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Back to Henderson. Lets the 3 fly. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Reeves. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Stand your Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Connect. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Finney Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hachimura. Walker with the rebound. Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. For 3, Henderson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Reeves outside. Back to James. James gets inside and finishes.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. Pulls it from 20. Connects, the jumper drops. Henderson's got 11.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here is Hachimura. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Vincent. Hachimura against Walker. Walker with some nice D. Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. Over Reeves. And here now is Thibault. And here's Sharp. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. There's the pick. There's the 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now here's Henderson, defended by Vincent. Murray the pass to Thibault. Outside, Walker. Now Sharp over Finney-Smith. And it's Sharp missing.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Vincent. Portland making their last shot. Finney-Smith finds James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And now Portland on the break. Pass to Murray. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Deni Avdija.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Klingon comes in for Jabari Walker. And it's Simons in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Lakers also making a switch. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's Dan Simon for them.
Ready for look now for Portland. Kamara's checked in, and it's Grant in for Sharp. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. Inside. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Pass to Kamara. Simons against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Grant in the post. James defending. No good from Grant.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Connect. Hachimura hits them both. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Klingon. Hachimura comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Back to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Now here is Hachimura. Tight defense on him. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Free throw good, LeBron.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 10. They set the pick. Pass to Kamare. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking it over. Now, here's Doncic, covered by Simons. Doncic passes to Hayes. Good.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Jackson Hayes at the line for one.
One drops. He ties it up. Portland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Defensive foul.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
That free throw, good from Avdia. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic against Simon.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
To the middle. Hayes dishes to Doncic. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Grant. Outside, Avdia. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's LeBron, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Free throw good, James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor, the same player. It is truly impressive.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Grant. And both free throws good for James. Trailblazers leading by 3. Henderson outside. .109 left now here in the second. Swinging the screen for Henderson. And it's off from three-point range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for L.A. Reeves the pass to LeBron. That one goes. Counting. LeBron's got 21.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Simons from outside buries the long-range jumper. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Hayes. He has 7. Pass to James. Hayes with the screen for James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Avdia kicks to Simons. For 3, Henderson. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Reeves outside. Releases. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. Manufacturer, again, those are the shots you want him to take.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
Okay guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny? Wow.
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
at all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio, but getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Portland leading by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Here's Simons. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grant.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's James. Hachimura with a screen on Grant. Stolen by Grant. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Simons. Rebound the Lakers.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Simons. Doncic, no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Avdia. And Reeves comes to help. Portland moving the ball. And the basket by Kamare.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now Hayes. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 7. Pass to James. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 11 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Kamare. 5 points in the game. LeBron against Grant. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Here to check out some stats for Avdia. This last month, he's been positively spectacular and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Avdia against Reeves. Pass to Kamare. Trains the three-pointer. Come on. He's got his third basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Doncic with it. Covered by Simons. Here's Reeves, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Now here's LeBron. 21 points. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Kamare. Grant gets a wide open look, and the Trailblazers another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Doncic against Simon. It's tipped. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Plays it up and banks it in. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Avdia against Reeves. James wide open and again for three.
And he's one of the greatest from distance in NBA history.
And with that three, he's now 5th on the career list. Reeves against Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Hachimura. Three-pointers, Simon. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hayes. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Klingon. And here is Grant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grant's got 16 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. The shot, no good. Great D that time from James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant dishes to Avdia. Outside, Simon. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
Doncic kicks to Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron against Grant. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Trailblazers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
That free throw missing. A different look now for Portland. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anferny Simons. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Portland leading by 6. Avdia, he's got 9. Henderson with a screen on LeBron. Down low, here's Klingon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lakers trail by 7. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
James against Avdia. Going inside. And yes, it's good. Avdia's got 4 this quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Bounce pass from Reeves. James crowbars it in.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Henderson passes to Avdia. Henderson with the screen for Avdia. Clock at 6. Pass to Kamare. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Over to the wing. Finney-Smith kicks to LeBron. Doncic passes to Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Reeves has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Outside, Avdia. Back to Henderson. Klingon the screen for Henderson. Pass to Klingon. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Inside, Hayes the pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. Henderson defending. With a tie. Doncic converts inside.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Henderson with a screen on Reeves. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sharp's got 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hayes. James with it. Portland grabs the miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Kamare. Avdia trying to break free. And the pass to by Kamare.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. To the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Henderson passes to Sharp. Henderson with it. 13 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's LeBron. Getting downhill, LeBron.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Avdia. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kamare. Henderson outside. Oh, good on the 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back. Tries again. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Portland out in front. They lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Lakers trail by 3. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Knocker out there with Murray. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. The Lakers on offense. Now connect. Pass to LeBron. LeBron brushing off the contact.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Murray kicks to Henderson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 15 points from Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
LeBron with a screen on Murray. Here's Finney Smith. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Sharp. And then Henderson with the dunk.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in trash.
Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. On the wing, James. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Henderson outside. For 3. Henderson with another miss.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Outside, James. Takes it off the glass. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Henderson. 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Sharp missing. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Simons, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Shake Milton comes in for Gabe Vincent. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Inside. And Connect gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Simons. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Sharp. He's off on that one. James with some nice D. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Sharp. And Simons has it in the corner. From past the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Milton the pass to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 4. And here's Sharp. Outside, Simon hits the three-point bomb.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Pass to Connect. Back to James. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
First team foul.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Three-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
At the least, he did extend it to a two-possession game. That's important.
Reeves finds Hayes. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Grant. Reeves against Abdia. Outside, Simon. Offline with his 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Abdia. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Doncic against Simon. Doncic going to work.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. Klingon the screen for Abdia. To the middle. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. In for the Lakers.
Number 20.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Portland on defense. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. Let's go. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Grant the pass to Abdia. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Grant surveying the D. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 5. Outside, James. Inside. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
The Trailblazers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now, here's Avdia. Going in the screen for Avdia. Grant for 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Hachimura. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Simons. They get it back. Avdia. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Simons on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. The shot's good from Simon.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Reeves the pass to Doncic. The 7-footer falls. 21 points for Luka Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Simons kicks to Avdia. The Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Goes back up. And it's Simons missing. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic with a screen for Hachimura. LeBron against Grant. James, good. James has got 43 points.
Oh my gosh, LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Now, here's Simon. And he gets it to go. Simons has got 19 points.
Turning into a sensation in a hurry. Get your tickets to see Simon.
A floater. Here's Doncic. And Quingen pulls it down. Quingen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Avdia finds Simon to take the lead. Again, Simon's missing.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. 24 points for him.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Now, here's Simon. Takes a 3. Again, Simon's missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Hayes dishes to Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Avdia against Reeves. Down low. Good! And what a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stepping it up. There's the shot-making ability of Simon.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Doncic. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
You know, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They've got to take the first good look they get.
Laser dancers.
Grant against LeBron. Grant the pass to Simons. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Poked away. And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Simons. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
The 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must. And what were they thinking, leaving 3 guys, like 3 open on the perimeter? They got what they asked for.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Get up and wow.
Doncic outside. Oh, off target. And regulation now complete. Portland, we're back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Kamare. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here is Los Angeles now. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Here's Hayes. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Avdia, a screen on James. Here's Grant, 6 on the shot clock.
And you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
At the line for Portland, Jeremy Grant, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Reeves the pass to Hayes. Reeves with the screen for Hayes. James releases from the wing and drills it. LeBron's got 45 points.
Jackson Hayes.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Avdia kicks to Simons. To Avdia, fires the 3. Here's Klingon. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Avdia. A shot by LeBron, no good. Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. To the inside. Here's Kamara. He's covered by Hachimura. Grant goes in. That's a 2 from Simons. Pulls in another board. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Grant in the post. He's against Hachimura. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Outside, Avdia. Here's Kamara. Grant for 3. Portland again missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Simons from outside. Rebound the Lakers.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Doncic kicks to James. The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Grant, that's good.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why, given the results.
From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
No moment is too big for Austin Reeves.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Steps back. Here's Simons. Count the basket. Simons has got 26 points.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Here's Doncic. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Buries it from outside.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Simons against Doncic. And it's Simons missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jeremy Grant, 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Here's James. And they double up James. It's tipped.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kamara. It's deflected.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Grant for 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.